You for the afternoon coffee talk. This one is an important one because we've got some nasty weather kind of working our direction. And over the next 24 hours to 36 hours time, weather is going to really play in. Okay, first off, let's just set the stage. Where are we right now? Cold front died out in the Gulf of Mexico and over the Panhandle, and just kind of sat there for the last couple of days. But over the course of the day today, we've started to notice more and more energy coming together, and that old cold front is about to develop a fresh storm system. And it's going to be that storm system moving here that is going to give us that threat for strong to severe storms, okay? Tomorrow is a first warning weather day because of the threat for the stronger storms. At this point in time, looks pretty nice outside, doesn't it? Tower cam shot. This is over in Brevard County. We're looking over to the port. It looks lovely, right? Yeah, let's head down to Melbourne, see what's doing. Looks gorgeous. Up to New Smyrna Beach. Let's see what's doing. Yeah, that's a shot from the Ponce Inlet Tower cam. Certainly there's some clouds, and there's a little bit of rain today, but we're not anticipating the weather today to be too bad. Just want to make sure you know that, and know that tomorrow's showers and storms are going to be the ones that get a little feisty, okay? So here you go. You can very clearly see the clouds continue to build. Temperatures across central Florida continue to work into the mid-range of the 80s, even some upper 80s around town. And we're going to be watching our first warning live Doppler radar for showers and thunder showers that are going to be popping up over the next few hours' time. It's about a 30% coverage of seeing rainfall this afternoon, okay? All right, so let's just take a look for our evening plans. Showers kind of bubbling up over the metro area and then working off toward the east, looking ahead to 5, 6, 7 o'clock and then eventually moving offshore. All right, so today we're going to get a little bit of rainfall. It's not going to be too bad. Let's dial up our Futurecast model here. If I could spell it correctly, okay. And there's 5 o'clock, and you can see a little bit of rain developing, 5:36. Metro off to the east is essentially what we're looking at, right? 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock, showers and thunder showers in our eastern areas. And then by 8, 9 o'clock, it starts to kind of move on out and move away from us, okay? So that's tonight's setup. In conjunction to watching the rains over top of us, we're watching that old front coming together. It's already starting, and late tonight, an area of low pressure is going to start to form and ride along it. And as that happens, we're going to end up watching essentially a severe weather risk playing out across central Florida, okay? Temperatures tomorrow are going to be warm. We're going to have that storm system moving in, and because of the location of everything, central Florida is now under a level 2 out of 5 risk for strong to severe storms, particularly our northernmost areas, Flagler County, Marion County. Back into the metro, a level 1 out of 5 risk for isolated strong to severe storms. But the way we handle severe weather at WESH, if you're new to the area, we always treat our area to whatever the highest threat is, which in our case, level 2 out of 5, scattered risk of strong to severe storms. So what is the definition, okay? That yellow color means scattered, meaning out of all the stormy weather that's moving in, you'll see several showers and thunder showers getting to be a little stronger. 1 or 2 tornadoes a possibility, damaging winds, that sort of thing, okay? And breaking down the threats for tomorrow, and we're going to get into timing in a moment, but breaking down the threats, I think the showers and storms that develop are going to have strong, gusty winds, 40 miles per hour plus. That's a given. But there's going to be scattered storms, several storms that are going to have damaging winds or even threaten tornadoes and show that up in radar, okay? I want you to know our first warning live Doppler radar is working. It is optimally tuned. We are good to go. So we're going to be good to track all of this, okay? The threat of hail is a bit lower. It's not none, but it's the lowest of the threats in our development. If we just kind of look, this is the updated severe weather risk. And again, hail, the Storm Prediction Center is not outlining it, but it's the lowest of our concern. It's going to be the damaging winds and tornado that kind of lie out for us, okay? So let's look at the timing of tomorrow. I've had a few people ask, is it going to be a washout of a day? It doesn't look like that, and that's the good news, right? A few showers through the day, cloudy skies for sure, but it's into the afternoon, even into the early evening, that we're looking at an opportunity for strong to severe storms moving through, and it's that time frame that we've issued the first warning weather day, all right? So I'll be with you on WESH 2 News Sunrise. We're going to be tracking this. Thankfully, though, not concerned about the first part of the day. It's that second part of the day. So let's go back to Futurecast, okay? And let's expand the timeline over to our Saturday. All right, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. May see a couple of heavier downpours in the area, again, north of town, but that's going to go by. It's just a few showers in our area. And you can see 10:30, there's 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, we're fine, right? There's just a mostly cloudy sky. But it's here, 2:30, 3 o'clock, where we start to see some showers, and then we're going to start to fill in the radar picture with some thunder showers. Now, the model is kind of showing the overall moisture, the overall instability and such. It's all going to depend eventually, and this is where it's not a slam dunk yet. It's all going to depend on where does that area of low pressure develop, and thus, where does it move? That's going to be the big important kind of question mark in terms of our stronger storms, okay? I had somebody, interestingly enough, post an old skew tee from the 98 tornado outbreak. And while tomorrow does have the opportunity to be offering some stronger storms, it's no 98 tornado outbreak. I just thought it was a very interesting post, and we can look at that tomorrow. It'd be interesting to look at sounding by sounding. So we'll look at that tomorrow morning on Coffee Talk. This is going to have an opportunity to be a pretty good gusty wind event. I think that that's going to be, for me at least, the biggest concern, and an isolated tornado, okay? So that's where we're at, my friends. We're looking at a nasty setup for our Saturday. Afterward, that all sweeps through, and we get some chilly air moving in. The forecast for Sunday could not be any different, right? Friday, today, gorgeous, 30% coverage of afternoon storms, 85 or so, near record heat today. For tomorrow, 82. Warm enough in stable showers, thunder showers, first warning weather day for that threat. Sunday, clearing the rains out in the morning, 67 the high temperature. It's going to be chilly. Monday, even colder in the morning. And then by Tuesday, we're starting to warm things up. And by Thursday, 87 degrees. Our high temperature. Looks like showers and storms will move in just thereafter. All right? So that's where we're at now, okay? All of the models are showing stormy weather. It's all going to depend on the actual trajectory of that low. Where exactly does the low form? Thus, where does it move? We're going to fine-tune that and certainly get you all of the latest information tonight and tomorrow. Coming up at 4, meteorologist Cam Tran with the very latest on the storm system as it's developing. Where is it? How is that all playing out? Plus, at 5, Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi on the dynamics for severe weather. Okay, so we've got you covered every step of the way. And then, just know this. I'll be with you in the morning. We're going to be discussing this ad nauseum, both on WESH 2 News and on Coffee Talk at 8. You're going to want to tune in. We're going to look at all the nerd stuff, okay? We need to do that in a situation like this, okay? All right. I'm going to go get my kids. It's Valentine's Day party time, okay? Okay. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so very much for hanging out for the afternoon Coffee Talk. One last thing, shameless plug. I'm not even sad about it. Shameless plug. Make sure on a weather day like this, you download the WESH 2 mobile app. I had a hand in working on this thing. You could turn on the notifications. It'll let you know when rain's approaching, lightning's approaching, severe weather alerts as well. But one perhaps neater thing, you can dial in to our first warning live Doppler radar. If you click in the little button to get to the radar and you go to the layers, our radar is one of the layers, okay? Worked a lot to get that in there, and our radar updates every minute, 6 degrees a second, okay? All right, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I will see you guys and gals later on Twitter through the night, and tomorrow morning starting at 5 on